Welcome back to Michigan's Freeways. You might be wondering right now, where was M13 in the mix? Well, it's just a short little connector freeway from I-75 with only one exit to Wilder Road. This is located just a few miles off of Bay City. Since it's too short, let's move on to the next Michigan State Highway, coming right up on Michigan's Freeways. Enjoy the show. Michigan Highway 14, my hometown freeway. Yeah! Alright, M14 is a route that travels from I-94 west of Ann Arbor all the way to Plymouth, connecting with US 23 along the way. Alright, first let's talk about eastbound M14. Alright, here's where we start on I-94, signed east for Detroit. We branch off to the left to start on M14, signed for Plymouth. And right off the bat, we are now in the city of Ann Arbor. The first exit we get is for Miller Road and Maple Road. This next exit in 2 miles doesn't actually have a number at all. This is for US 23 and M14 for Flint and Plymouth. Here's a little look at the Huron River in the direction towards downtown Ann Arbor. Nice. Here's where we meet with US 23, signed north for Flint, and where M14 meets with US 23 south going to Plymouth. For more information on US 23, please do check out my US 23 video if you're interested. Here's where M14 branches off of US 23. M14 is signed for Plymouth and Livonia, and US 23 is signed for Ann Arbor and Toledo. Here's where we meet the western terminal of M153, Ford Road. Now let me just mention real quick, we were signed for Plymouth to begin with, but now we are signed for Detroit. And on the left we do get West M14 to US 23, Ann Arbor. Continuing east, we enter Wayne County. This sign actually no longer exists. Alright, this exit for Sheldon Road is my home exit. This is the best exit you can use to get to downtown Plymouth. At M14's eastern end, we meet I-275 and I-96. I-275 is signed north for Flint and south for Toledo. I-96 west is signed for Lansing, and we continue straight I-96 east for Detroit. Alright, let's turn around and talk about westbound M14. Starting on I-96 west, we see that I-96 west and north I-275 are in the right lanes for Flint and Lansing, with an exit for I-275 south for Toledo coming up. And we are remaining in the left lanes for West M14 to Ann Arbor. On this mile marker, we see Ann Arbor is 16 miles away. Here's what my home exit looks like heading westbound, though I should also mention we do get another exit in Plymouth, which is Beck Road. Should have mentioned this going eastbound. I don't care. We now enter Washtenaw County. This sign does still exist. It has not fallen down yet. Here's the westbound exit for M153 to Ford Road. On the next mile marker, we get US 23 in 2 miles and Ann Arbor in 8 miles. Here's where we meet up with US 23. There is an exit for South US 23 to Toledo, and we are merging with North US 23 to Flint, and we are still signed for Ann Arbor. Here's the split. US 23 is signed for Flint, but also with Brighton on the sign, but we now are branching off on M14 to Ann Arbor. In the distance, we can see downtown Tree Town. That's just a nickname for Ann Arbor. Looking at the Huron River in the other direction, we can see this bridge with a Michigan M on it. Go blue! You can actually get into downtown Ann Arbor with US 23 Business, which is a westbound exit only. Here is our last exit, Maple Road, Miller Road. Also a quick mention that since we passed Ann Arbor, we're now signed for Jackson because of I-94. Speaking of which, here is the western terminal of M14. We are now merging into I-94, and that concludes M14. Thank you all for watching this video, and subscribe to me, and check out Control City Freak. I'm out. Peace be with you.